guys, and welcome everyone. Welcome guys to some IndyCar racing. IndyCar in the rFactor community. IndyCar against IndyCar legend. Can we say even more IndyCar in a sentence? I'm sorry about that. Alright, IndyCar against Simon Pagenaud. Guys, we are at the Barber Motorsports Park. We're about to get racing in roughly 1 hour time, which means it's about time for us to go with some more practice, as we desperately need to get up to speed for this event. So what did we say about last time when we were doing this with the steering wheel? Yes, that we need to fix it. So we are fixing car settings, per car overrides, Michihaya. What is the maximum RPM again? 12,000, so 11,850. Tab, minimize. What is the RPM band looking like? Amazing, it looks better. So here we go. Colin, to be honest, I have no idea whether it is a 2022 version. I think it's the same version that we ran last year. Whatever that was though. So time for us to get up to speed. Doing a couple of laps as a long run to begin with. Not really sure whether we will straight go into a good lap time here or not. Can't even fully remember what I did. I think 105, 104. I was trying to hunt 104s in qualifying. So I'm not sure what that 106.0 is. I guess we'll find out soon enough. So gently here on the throttle. Want to keep the traction. Want to keep the tires happy. Oh, I'm bottling so hard right now. Missing each and every apex. Yeah, I need to get used to the speed of the car again. No offense, but racing the Mercedes GT3 yesterday, a slightly slower machine than this one. So first lap time is a 107 something, 108 even. Just shows how much potential we're just leaving on the plate here. So I guess let's try finding that. Going in 3.5 tenths quicker for the moment. Oh yeah, if we stop missing the apexes, then we're gonna look much better. For sure. Again, most importantly for us is the overall warm-up. And a little bit of long-run data, to be honest. I might very well believe as well that the 106.0 is a qualifying lap time. Even without a slide in the final turn, I couldn't consider, although 106 at this stage. So looks like there is some potential time by staying tight there in that corner. Oh, I'm choking it so much into the downhill chicken. Yes, Sharon, I know, but I wonder what are the race times then. Come 2.5 tenths. I'm so scared of putting the brakes down here on the apex of turn 2, because the car tends to kind of spin out. So instead of choking, we overshoot it this time. RSK, thank you for joining us. So we are looking for a clean lap now. The tyre is not in particularly best shape, but whatever. This is what I mean with putting down the brakes right on the apex, where the car just says, nope, I'm not gonna hold on with the rear, and just snaps on you. So I'm sticking with it, probably tight and controlled out of this turn. Might ultimately be the best. So as soon as you go a bit quicker down into the chicane, car starts bouncing and spinning. Yeah, Sharon, I'm trying using it, but I somehow can't get close on it. Wrong gear. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to go over that chicken. I don't know whether it's just better to dodge all the curbs. Could certainly dodge that curb. So, tires are greatly overheating. Oh wait, are we having issues on the stream? No, seems alright. Okay, I need to fix something real quick though. Because from that Formula E weekend, we still synchronizing a hell lot of data with me. Bear with me. Perfect. Right. So, yep, Colin, then it is the 2020 version, because there is a person hanging around on that bridge. as you can see it here. Like, if you don't force the car around with some throttle in it, the car just doesn't get anywhere. And then you bounce it down the chicane. 3/10 of time gain. These are ridiculous, I guess. So some improvements. That's what I mean. The rotation with the throttle. Nearly sideways, but where's 2.5 tenths? Like... can't help it. So, let's see. That's much more controlled at least. But effectively slower than dancing uncontrolled through the chicane. So we dislike that. Bit quicker, roughly 2:10. Hey Marco, how you doing? I'm not using the new heart because I'm fairly happy with the current one. And I think the current one is just sufficient. And a bit better than the new one. So, still opportunities here to improve. Having this tire in much better shape now. So yeah, this is the perfect line then. First gear, not on the curb. Just hugging the inside line. Then you can go a little later here onto the brakes. Wait till the car comes down. Bouncing a little over the last step. Oh no, the safety car's gonna kill the lap. Luckily not. Better. To the final left-hander we go. I think we choked that a little bit. Ay. Yeah, losing all the momentum here. That is a cut, I think. But overall, it's not about the cut, really. This is about... smoking the tires, really. Don't like this. So I need to find a way to save these tires a bit. I have no reference into the penultimate corner. It's ridiculous. Seemingly can't find the comfortable spot to brake. Missing the inside curve a bit there. I'm nearly doing the same mistake. Good line, Michi. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not how you do it. Thinking about really wanting to increase the gearbox. Yeah. I think second could even be longer now. Let's see if that even was that smart. Especially out of that turn, a shorter first could get us more rotation on throttle. But let's see. 25 more minutes. Still the qualifying then. Sorry, 35. I don't know why I'm not feeling entirely happy with the setup. Interesting thing is, like, I'm struggling with the front. With the front being a bit too lazy. At the same time, I'm burning the rear though. Like, traditionally. Yeah, we need a bit shorter first. Beautiful. Yay! And we're not stranded on the curb this time. There we go. Alright, so I guess qualifying simulations coming about now. So we're saving this as a race setup. Yep. We want to go a click short to the first. Yep. Perfect. Taking out the fuel. Minimum fuel for the quali run. There you go. What the hell is going on? What the? What was that then? Makes no sense. Almost like some... Not, how do you call it? Some synchronizing issue. Or did they just restart or kill the server? Because that just says 2 people. Has everyone died from it? Seems like everyone just died. Everyone asked whether that was a random server restart. Whatever it was, it killed literally everyone. Interesting. Happily we have just saved our setup before. So... Qualifying attempt done. Other people are complaining about the same issue. I think we're even much slower than before. Yeah, I need more. I don't know. I need more rear end, more front end. For the race, I'm actually not even entirely sure. So nice, it seemed to also have killed the race lap app. Rotate, please. Can't believe it, like... Can't felt cute with the race fuel then. I doing quali attempts. It's not going much faster. I mean, also you could argue the driving is extremely bad, so yeah. I wonder whether you need that second to be just that click shorter again. Just that you get the rotation out of it. Especially in turn 2. I'm getting super suspicious now. Is that input? Is that latency that I have on the wheel? Feels so weird. Would explain why I feel like being too late on any input. Why do you not rotate? Oh, the wheel is fine. Oh, I've been racing on some rigs with some proper latency. So I'm suspicious now. Why does this not rotate in the low speed? And why? There is more whys to that. So layout close. RF2 layouts. Enter open layouts. Right, we love this. Close. Open. Maybe that doesn't want to work. Open layouts. Of course. Ah, there we go. So in before it doesn't work on the stream anymore. It does, I'm amazed. So what's that blue flag then for? This car, okay. Interesting. I can't help it but to think that there is latency. And this is a super bad thing for me. If I start thinking there is latency on the rig, it's mostly too late. Somehow the steering wheel movement feels odd. And then I wonder why though, because there should not been any latency whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know. The car just doesn't want to rotate around this final turn. No chance. Like, how hard can it be? I've done nearly a 0.0 in the practice. Now I just can't do it. F, you know. I mean, arguably you guys could be saying now, yeah, Michi, you're leading though by 4/10, what do you care? I care a lot though. I need to fix this. Look at this, a rotating car, and it will go minus into the lap. Almost. Dreadful, right? How bad a turn 2 can be. Losing 3/10 in it. Yet though we're about to make this a purple lap though. Like for real. Yeah, I mean, of course not. Hey Alex, I'm doing good, I'm doing well. How about you? Thank you for joining us. Hey Typhon, thank you for joining. How are you? Get well soon then, mate. Completely choked. Great. Thanks. You and Nindo? Yes, I'm doing good. How about you? So I can't find the other way around than like jumping over that stupid thing. Is there Eurovision today? I'm sorry, but I couldn't care less. Like, I'm a racing guy, not a music guy. So what I just need to do is like nail a lap together and it's going to be a 104. Literally no doubt about it. Terry! Hello, man. How you doing? There's a tenth and a half in it. Yep, 10 centimeters too much. And then you are surfing on it. Yunandido, yes, I am a sim racer indeed. So guys, 15 minutes till the briefing and the qualifying then, before we head into roughly a 1-hour race. I need to check out how many laps is going to be in total. Jerome, you here? So it's painful, right? We could, as per the sectors, we could have 104 already. I need to be... Yeah, this is more kind of the line that I'm looking for. Just not sure whether that's even faster than... or slower. I think I took a bit too much of that curb there on the right. I think you shouldn't touch it at all. Losing a bit of momentum there. No, not the way that I want to do this, but it's purple. This is really random though to hit that during a lap though. Better. Yep. Nothing you can do against the esports light, right? No! Oh, 9. 9. Okay, so guys, if you appreciate the content tonight, please have a follow on Twitch. Oops. We just kept it on the track. Subscribers on the YouTube channel, also feel free to check out our social medias, especially since we have released our first short about the past weekend and the past Formula E experience that we've had together with a bunch of other streamers, content creators and influencers. You guys may want to check that out. Give it a like. Did I flat spot the tires so badly? Like the entire wheel is shaking already. And I can't help it. I feel like I have some latency here on it. Clearly. And I do not know why that is. Let me think about it. Is there anything... Yeah, so sector-wise, we should have the 104. Yeah, we do. So what could be turned on that could cause this? Or am I just superstitious right now? Yeah, it's always the same with me. Mess. Michi. Mess. Everything is a mess. Hmm. Okay, be right back. We ask each driver to break the blue line. Yep. Interest of safety. Yep. Green line to the exit of the pits. Yeah, the pit blend line. Understood. This is the safety car line. Copy. Start and checkered line. Yep. Start and checkered line. Yep. Restart zone before the grid boxes. Copy. Briefing understood.
Channel switched.
So we enable the push to talk. Wait. Oh, that should work. Alright, now we're gonna get out on the car and get out of the garage again. Yeah, this is a clear input lag then. God damn it. So we set by point. Right. Probably need to wait a little longer till the camber kicks in. Ah! You effed it again! Jesus Christ. Yeah, finally. That felt somewhat controlled, though. Of course I F this up then. At least the final turn was alright, so finally we got our 104. There you go. Whoops. And around we go. So sorry. Right, so I think it should not be far till the briefing. So what I'm gonna do is jump the briefing, get the car back to, well, first of all, save for the qualifying setup. I go back to race, put the primary, do laps. First, fix the gears. So you fix the gear compared to quali. Yeah, it should be much better. 5. Yeah, that is alright. So, quickly get a feeling for the alternate tire. And for the alternate for the primary. Guess primary might be dead slow though. We will start on the primary though, get that off the chest, because we need to run the primary and the alternate during the race. So, strategic element. Briefing in 1 minute. Copy, copy.
Joined your channel. User joined your channel.
So as soon as the guys start talking, we need to go to pit road. Because driving during the briefing is, as you can imagine, not allowed.
User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel.
Good evening, guys. Can you please stop driving and go back to the pit lane to make our race briefing?
box.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh no. Yeah, choked big time, great. Oof. Gonna be funny.
I think you can start, Mathieu.
Good evening, guys. Thanks for coming with us and joining us for the third round at Barber Motorsports Park. Tonight will be a 60 minutes race. The main difference that will be done is we had 2 minutes to make and roll the formation lap. So we'll have a race of 62 minutes. Before we will have a quali session. Let me check. 20 minutes quali. You have free laps as much as you want. For the tires, it's the same. You can use whatever you want. Compounds. During the race, you must drive with both compounds. At least one lap for each tires, I would say. Strategy is free. As an American road racing, we will have the safety car phase in case of danger on the track. If we may have a car in bad position or only driving on 3 wheels or maybe missing a rear wing, the race direction will throw the safety car sounds through TeamSpeaks. Then you must respect the orders and slow down until the leader catch the safety car. In case the safety car is not in front of the leader of the race, there is a rule that during the safety car laps, the back markers will be allowed to overtake the safety car in order the leaders are just behind the safety car. It will be the same. The orders will be told through TeamSpeak. So always get your TeamSpeak on. Don't mute it. The name of the drivers that are allowed to overtake the safety car will be given first in English and then in French for French drivers. This will be the main rule during the race for the 45 minutes. But for the last 15 minutes, the back markers, in order not to take too much time, too much laps, to make the sequences, the back markers will be relegated at the end of the pack in order that the race can continue for the 15 last minutes. One rule I is quite difficult is in case you get maybe a car crashed or a disconnect, or I would say you cannot finish the race. We ask you not to get out of the server and keep on the server to avoid as much as possible the lags for the other driver still in race. Um, for the race, we will have a rolling start. If you had a look to the briefing, as always, we try to indicate you the start and finish line. Also, this line is our restart line after the safety car. When we are going to make the start, it will be a double file for the start, but when we will be in safety car phase, it will be only one single file. Try to avoid a gap more than 2 cars to the car in front of you. When we will restart the race after the safety car, it is allowed to overtake once you have crossed the start and finish line. That is on the screen in the briefing, page 14.
Hey Bob.
I would say mainly
Hi, Damien.
the restart zone is mainly
Thank you for joining,
the
guys.
grid and
Currently
the
briefings going on.
green. I would say the green. When you hear the green flag, you can cross after the white line in the middle of the main straight. When you are going to make your pit, we ask you to drive in the fast lane, page 8. We will consider that the fast lane is the right lane in the pit lane, the lane that is next to the pit wall. We want you, and I would say even the rules in the game, you must respect the pit entry and the pit exits in order to avoid to have a penalty given by the game. Subject to penalty is the track cuts. The track cut limits points for this race is 3 points. You are allowed.
One guy was yawning.
I think I've made the round this briefing. May you have questions, drivers? Was it clear for you the new rules that we applied last race in Long Beach? The thing we found on Long Beach is that maybe the safety car was driving too slow. Today, the safety car has been asked to drive at 120 kilometers.
What specific rule that are you pointing about? Like,
I would say last time what we introduced the new rules of the back markers to I would say to overtake the safety car. It was the first time we did it. Yeah. I guess everybody, even if when you were not one of the driver involved to overtake, I think the main thing when the orders are given by race direction is the thing is I forget to tell you is we try to drive on the left side of the race, and all the back markers that are going to take back the pack will overtake by the right side of the track.
Yeah, I think it's a good rule.
So for me, I was one of the drivers that I was allowed to overtake the. I did it, but I didn't mention it if it was left or right. So I told you one more time, try to drive on the left side and let pass the back markers on the right side.
Understood.
For me, I think it's okay. Do you have any question for this briefing, or is that it?
User joined your channel.
There will be a 5-minute warm-up after quali, right?
Yes, this is what's supposed to have.
I have a question. Yeah. Are we allowed to escape during qualifying, or we're not? Or do you have to go to
Yes, here there is no rules of escaping on track or in the pit lane, so you are allowed to press escape and join back the pits whatever you want. It's okay for you?
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Right, then good luck, everyone.
Okay,
Good luck.
thank you.
Good luck. Enjoy.
Good luck, everyone.
Rodri, vamos a...
Yes, you-
Channel switched.
Well, I'm sorry, the driver has ended the briefing. Yeah, but I think things are clear. So, yeah. Guys, welcome. 60-minute race here at the Barber Motorsports Park. So, we're doing 107s. In the race. So, that means we're looking at, if we go full race distance, 54 lap race. 54 times 1.92, that is a full requirement of 104 liters. Well, let's see. To me, most importantly, is now getting up to speed again. Also, the primary tire is pretty bad, so I think it is the most sensible thing to do, whoops, is to put on the alternates and nurse them, don't overheat them. I think that might be actually the best idea. So of course you need to run the primary, but that means I'm gonna start the race on the primary. Hopefully Lee has survived the first couple of 2 or 3 laps. Then the alternates are about to drop anyway. However, I consider overtaking being a pretty difficult thing regardless. So let's see. The problem is if the safety car comes out first couple of laps, I'm not entirely sure if it is a smart thing to go in and change tires. Because a lot of people are on fresh alternates, they will not get in. So it might be just the best to stay out. Yeah, these safety cars can become a bit of a gamble here. No, this is no good. Not sure if there's actually... I think I choked a bit throughout the now upcoming chicane. Well, I'm choking the same way. Box. So this should not be a penalty. Just gonna roll through the end to see. Ah, damn it. So I get a penalty of what? Yeah, but whatever. Exiting the pits on the red. Ah, Or we already flagged off, so that's fine as well. So don't get a penalty regardless. What I want to see. So you come in and accelerate up to 100. So once the wall goes white, you go down. Okay, copy. We're good. We're ready. Bring the qualifying on. So guys, again, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us for the race today. We're about to get going with qualifying and then a 60-minute race here in the IndyCar. Can't wait to get this up. Hoping for a good race, for good qualifying. First of all, it's 49-degree track temperature though. Really, really hot. So, we're going. "20 minutes. Should be doable. 104s to be on the target menu. 15 seconds. 5. And a green track. We love this. Okay, 104s are going to be pretty hard. Can't wait for dying the first time. Yep, close to no grip. It's a shame that they don't let the grip build up throughout the sessions, but whatever. Oh, now I'm struggling with that rotation again. Anyway, first lap. A reasonably good turn two. A little bit of wheel spin there on the exit. What a drift. What a miss. Oh my god. It is a complete... Like, that is a 105.8 or something. It can't be much better. Maybe a 0.6. There you go, 0.8. Like, that was missed opportunities everywhere. And then this is a cut lap. In hindsight, the track isn't 8/10 slower, so there is possibilities to improve for sure. And we need to improve, like, yeah. The first sector was alright. But then after the downhill chicane, things got worse. So... No, Michi. This is not what you can do. Only this is already a faster downhill chicane. Yeah, just look at this. This is like 0.2 faster per default. No kidding. For crying out loud. Much better. 4.5 tenths. See if a second lap is even possible. Looks like it. So there is still potential in this now upcoming turn. Jesus Christ, what a tank slapper. Yeah, and then the tires went. Ah. I think there is quite a bit of track evolution. The Layak, pretty darn close. But then we know with probably a 10th or 2. Turn. Yes. I need to make more use of that first gear. Like, really, Mitchy? How much should I give away? A tenth? Tenth and a half? Ay. Well, 12 more minutes to fix it. That sector was extremely solid though. Well, as you can see, we need that improvement. Soleac now, I think just a couple of hundredths behind us, based on the lap we had before. I think here is still a bit of potential. I need to keep this first gear longer despite the wheel spin. The track evolution is crazy though. I think track has developed half a second already. Given the fact that I've completely thrown 2/10 away right here, I'm afraid. Yeah, speaking about throwing away 2/10, right? Nah, can stop at the car. I dislike how the anti-shift protection is kicking in there. Oh, really? So 21,000, yeah. Copy. I mean, how much was I down in between? A tenth. But Soleac is, he keeps improving, so I'm not really feeling safe. (6 minutes 50). I feel like here I'm choking completely somehow. I can't emphasize on it. Ah! No, you know the word. Five more minutes. I mean, yeah, it's 2.5 tenths nearly, that is the gap, but... You know, with them gaps, they can melt away. It is a so technical track though, it is incredibly hard to just nail a lap though. Said this a couple of times. And especially I can't get a grip of this downhill chicane really. Like this one is messing with my mind. Sometimes it just feels good, sometimes it just starts sliding on it. Simon Pagenaud there in third now. 0.259 off. The guy is seriously fast today. Not that he has ever been slow, but this time he is extremely close and started on the front row, and I think Simon hasn't achieved that in a long while in the series here. So it would be great for him, but dangerous for us. So I guess we can agree that we want to improve. Watch this to throw that away now. Yeah, that's pole. That needs to be pole. If that is not pole, then I don't deserve it. If that is not pole, then I don't deserve it. Anyway, we give this a final blow. Hey Carlos, thank you for joining us. Very good, you say? Yes, this was a good lap finally. I stayed rather controlled around this downhill chicane. I think I choked a bit on the uphill part of the upcoming one. Just a tiny little bit though. Like I felt going into fourth here already was a good idea, but I think I cut myself short on power. Anyway guys, here comes our final try, our final lap. Get in there, Lewis! Okay, we could have done a 0.7, we're not going to go picky about it now. It's almost half a second of gap. Right. Alright, I'm grabbing a quick coffee. And I'm going for a pee break, and then we get going with the racing here, guys. 60 minutes here at Barber Motorsport car in the IndyCar Series. guys, welcome back. It is P1 indeed, and we are now coming to the race. So, putting on the primary tires, having enough of fuel, doing a lap or two just to check on again on the tire, both the tire wear and especially the fuel wear, or fuel wear, the fuel burn rate, kind of. I think I need to deal a little bit with the understeer here. I am so scared on this corner though. As much as you guys be like, Michi, what are you scared about? You got pole by half a second, but you know, one stupid mistake and then you lose track position and then your race could pretty quickly be doomed. Oh! Oh, there you go. That's exactly what I mean, how quickly it can go. Feel that. There goes the testing with the fuel load, I guess. Itchy, can you stop choking, please? Guys, this race is going to be a mess, big time. Someone is going to pull off the boards here, like, in the warm-up. Into this corner. And then this is... yeah, it's certainly nothing that I want to do in the race. In the race, I just let him go. Because I'll get that position at some point, maybe regardless. Oof, that rear end though. Yeah, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. 100%. So again, 60 times 60 divided by 67. 48. 53 times 102. 40 divided by 2. Okay, that is, yeah, that should make sense. We're gonna have a safety car regardless. I'm not that worried. I'm only worried about putting it into the wall or so. So, here we go. Driver's box. Our stats. Timing. So you are always up to date. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. So, grab a water bottle. And then I'm good to go.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Oh dear.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular amongst birds singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
Drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, here we go racing, let's go! Alright. Last moment of excitement before race. So, box. For the alternate, great. So, question is, how long and how far can we get off in the lead? We are on the alternate, on the primary tire. I see P2 is on the alternate. P4 is on the primary. I'm not sure Simon Pagenaud. I think he is on the primary as well. Yeah. So the only threat I can see is Soleac in second place. He's the real threat. He can come and overtake us with a tire advantage here. But we try to not let that happen, so maximum engine power. We are most likely to win the start as we can dictate the pace. Valentin Wrestle, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate the time, appreciate the support. So let's bunch up that grid.
Green flag, green flag.
Where are you? I need you. Oh, this is so slippery. So, guy behind's already on the push to pass button. Kind of. And I'm just trying taking it easy, really. Like, not too easy, but easy. Just not allowed to spin out. And car balance is just fine. If we can get cars behind, that's great. If I can survive 3 or 4 more laps, I might be faster than. I really see that alternate being quicker now. And as soon as he's like 2 or 3 tenths into my rear wing, he's gonna go push the button and try going for a move, you'll see. That was amazing though. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. Thank you, Benji. So I think 3 or 4 more laps till our pit window will open in case of a full course yellow. So I think the alternates of Soliak have... Soliak, I think is pronounced. They have hit the first drop. There was a dead nose. Those primaries are on the edge though, in general. It doesn't take long till my tires will cliff too, but as we can steady pull away from the car behind on the softer compound, everything is great. Because that's the only thing that we need to make sure. Just have track position. As long as we can keep track position and be smart with our pit stops, there's hardly anything about ourselves that can stop us. And a hardware failure, of course, which we don't hope for. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the race, despite it might be a bit boring perhaps. If we might run away at the front, we're not have run away yet, but and the race is not that long on the way, just 7 minutes gone. Yeah, tires are overheating a little bit. Very nice. Yeah, the rear is a bit on the edge, presumably. A bit much on the edge, actually. No 8.5s we do. We need to take care a bit of the rear. Not too much sliding, great. So, I think our pit window is open. For the alternate. In case we need them. Well, in case we have a full course yellow, right? So the car behind is steady 6.5 tenths. Jesus Christ. Arguably I give him a good chance staying on my rear. And then eventually going for a move at some point. Because I keep cooking that rear out of these turns. Sliding and wheel spinning it. And there you go, he's on the button. There could be our first safety car. Thankfully it's not. Safety car will be a perfect opportunity for us to change tires though. So you guys that already want to note down 7th and 9th of May. Because on the 7th of May we're going to drive the Indy 500 here in the rFactor IndyCar Series. A full 200 lap race around the Brickyard. So a full Indy 500 here in IndyCar. And 2 days afterwards, 9th of May, we're going to race Indianapolis again. But this time we're gonna race the road course. So you guys can imagine the fun. So I said this before in the practice session, this car on this track is extremely technical. And you see that with a lot of guys spinning left, right and center. Arguably also we struggle, especially with the rear. But I hope you guys do enjoy the race, and if you do enjoy the race, if you do appreciate the stream, then please have a follow on Twitch, subscribe us on the YouTube channel. We massively appreciate it. So also whenever Solyak goes into the pit road, we need to completely cover him straight away. Same with Simon actually. Because any safety car after that might just completely screw us. Or at least cost us track position. Nearly lost it. Oh. Car. Michi. So unnecessary. Oh, loads of yellow flags out now. Box. Uh-oh. Sharon looks like having a broken steering. Oh. Sorry about the fast lane. This might be dangerous for us though. Because we might as well get stuck in traffic here. So let's try it and make sure to not have that happen. So much more grip on the tire. Amazing. Tell you what, the layout might be on a one-stop here. That is a car without rear wing though. That should be a safety car. I need to make speed. So, no safety car just yet. And there's smoke everywhere ahead of us. People are in the grass, people are in the gravel. Strategically, I think we're a bit on the back foot. Because Soliak will put on the primary. And the primary is easily able to do 35 minutes if the alternate is able to do 25 at a reasonable pace. But it also would explain why we didn't really get attacked in the beginning. Simply because the guy was heavier, for sure. It's Guy Scream, hello. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the round 3 of the rFactor IndyCar Series. Round 3 is at Barber. As you can see, 33.5 minutes to go. So constantly catching on the lead. Broken front wings. Good thing about our strategy is depending on when a pace car comes out, we might have a good chance. Anyway. They will prioritize for the race because at Baku is probably one of the easiest tracks where you can overtake. It's going to be all about race pace and low drag.
Drive-through penalty for car 78 for causing collision with car 12.
I think this is our net gap to the lead. It's impressive how long he's nursing the alternates though. There's still really good pace with the alternates at this stage. Oh, oh, oof. Oh my god. Once he puts the primary, I'm gonna catch big times. I need to dodge all that traffic though. Must be soon when he goes to pits though. Like the fuel tank has a size that he can maximum do another 5 minutes on it. Tell you what also, like any pace car that comes out now is handing us the win easily. But this here is a mess. We don't want this. Exactly, that's why we don't want this. Nearly the front wing gone. Another second loss. This is why our strategy is extremely dangerous now. That's also the moment when he goes into the pits, our bro should go to the pits as well. Because if a safety car comes out after he got into the pits, I'm effed. Pretty much. I don't know, Paul. Tell me. Why do you sound like a Liverpool guy? Papa Lenny, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Only 2 laps to go here. Now we need to go box box. Quack in lap we need. Oh, that's great. We covered for the safety car. We should be good to go to the end. So 6.5 seconds we need to catch. Is the stream dead? Don't tell me the stream was dead. Thank you. So any safety car from now on might only benefit us. But we don't want to have a safety car now. 21 minutes to go. Roughly 20-ish laps. I'm probably overfueled. Let's see. 5.5 seconds. Again, that's our net gap. need to be quite honest, that yellow car is a bit of a threat. Thank you. Exactly, I'ma go hunting. And we're hunting for the lead with 122 seconds of push to pass available. Gap is 3 seconds, gain 2.5 last lap round. Very good, very great. The guy certainly pulled off a great strat though. Just one stop. So he's doing a stop less. Well, has done a stop less. Anyway, we're right on this rearing soon. 2.5 seconds. And he will use all his push to pass available to keep us behind. You can see it, he's on the button. So all I need to do is look up a little bit about these tires. Push them very hard to get fastest lap of the race. So now I need to be smart and push them when we need them. Which right now it's just too far back. But you can see he's on the button. He's increasing the gap while we sit in the draft. That means additional power. We need him to make a lot of use of that. Thank you, Laurie. Much appreciated. He's on the button. He will be on the button. Actually, he's not. Well, the longer that race goes, though, the more we might be doomed. This is incredible. Like, wow, really. I mean, okay, it's an IndyCar Series. Blue flags are just there for decoration. Well, you don't need to make it that hard, really, do you? So this is for the lead now. For the lead. Now for the gap. If pace gap, please. Well, that's what I'm trying now. Then I can also be a little bit held up by back markers and it's fine, you know. But first, we need to have the gap. And then we can look at all these shenanigans here. What's that ahead now? Not for position at least. Yes, Lorry. We're bringing the gap. Simon Pagenaud back in third. I really hope that he can finish there. Would be great to be with him on the podium. I think it would be the first ever time for me to be on the podium with him. Would be a massive thing. These guys are dangerous, really. He nearly killed me. What a guy. And I think he nearly caught Solia. I dislike that so much. As much as you can ignore blue flags, but you should create a situation, really. Not really. There was Devin Brown before he had to... I think he has an issue with his rig. Right now it's not operational. And then Mark Fight could be considered one of the guys that would be on our esport level in other competitions. So, 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes of fuel. That's great. That's good. Guys, could someone calculate the laps remaining, please? 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes and 11 on the line. Average lap time 1:07. Yeah, you should always have front bias in the brakes. Otherwise the rear goes first. An optimal lap time in Indianapolis, I don't know, Bob. No clue. Actually great that we're still green. Because probably they would have called 5 to 10 safety cars already by the time being consistent on when to call a safety car. 10 laps for sure, yeah? Ooh. Nice flat spot in the tires now. Oh god. Yeah, that grass has too much grip. And I think I've flat spotted the tires on the grass now. Guys, the track layout really doesn't support reading the chat. So I'll remain silent more or less for a bit. Hope that you appreciate that though. Can you hear the rattle of the wheel? It's a proper workout now. .015. So 11 laps it is, unless I slow down. So engine mix 7 for the economy.
Drive-through penalty for car number 11 for causing collision with car number 89.
A proper minesweeper. This is the actual challenge about this series, I think. Dodging all the graves. And the mines. And the explosions. I mean, I died myself once, so fair. Yes, Laurie, Ghost Rider is trying to be active, trying to have a win. Christ. Like, could they please not die just ahead of me? I don't know, when they get a blue flag, they'd be like, I need to be super duper quick now, just to show off, and then they all die, or what? No kidding. Five laps. Copy. Back to maximum push then. Muchas gracias. Yeah, maximum of 4 laps if any. If even that much. Yeah, I'm not gonna slow down. I'm fine on fuel now. Yeah, 3 laps done, with 3:10 remaining for sure. Can't do 103.3s, but that's fine. Don't need to make this race longer than it needs to be because it's quite stressful. It is like a Monaco race, like proper F1 Hungarian comparison, I guess. And I keep choking it. This turn 2. I don't know how often I already lost the car there, kind of. So fastest lap is not ours. Well, we won't need it. Whoops. Because I can't even remember. Is it 1 additional point for pole or is it 1 additional point for fastest lap? I think it's additional point for pole and then additional point for most laps led. And I think we should have these 2. Thank you so much. Final lap coming up, guys. Yes! It's a win! Finally. Took us only so long in that series. Right, round 3. But the race. So we're going to have interviews hashtag soon. Guys, I hope you have appreciated the race. I hope you guys have appreciated the content. Really, really appreciate your guys' time here on the stream. If you appreciate what we're doing here, then please have a follow on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel. Thomas, thank you. Tobias, thank you as well. Also, Tobias, I think congrats to winning the Formula E Hot Lap competition in Berlin. Despite, I have questions, but we spoke about this, so all good. Cameron, Reep. I'm gonna share the podium with Simon Pagenaud. What an honor! This is great stuff. So really, really looking forward to the interviews. Having a chilly evening now. It was an intense race, I gotta say. Like really, really the pressure was on. Soleillac there with an interesting strategy. I think most of the guys have done actually one stop. And I thought 2 stop is the way to go. So anyway, we go to victory lane, wherever that is. I will just park it on my pit spot. So here we go. Coming in. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Marco, thank you very much indeed. And power off. Ah, what a dance. What a ride. What a drive. So I guess I will appreciate taking a little bit of screenshots right now, since we have the time, so that I can prepare some post. Because I think we have a great look. So take the photo mode, great. And then, no. Zoom. I don't have even the zoom. Oh yeah, okay. I don't have set up camera controls here. F. No screenshots edition. Juino, thank you so much for your follow. Really much appreciated. Thank you for your time. So we're changing the room, waiting for interviews then. Where is it? Oh, we've been moved. Let me see. That's funny. Like, you type in a message, you click enter, and it's like, you don't have any permission to post messages. Do you still want to proceed posting the message? Yes, and the message gets sent. That's funny. Oh, okay. What's even more funny is that, like, I put the chat message into my own private chat message. Oh dear, so we try again. Oh, that's why. So let's have a chat to the other guys.
Si Channel
me
switched.
surprend pas. Ah. Hello, Michi. Good race.
Hey, nice pace, nice tread.
Uh,
Got me worried for a second there.
no, I can follow you, but you was in our tire and was.
Yeah, so straight into the interviews then, I guess. Yes. I didn't think about doing one. No, like has always been a two-stop race, but thank you, Simon. Finally, we share a podium, do we? Nah, like great stuff there. Also in qualifying with P3, right? Mm. Yeah, I think it paid off. It paid off for both of you. Like I did two. I didn't even think about the possibility for one stop, and then like with roughly 33 minutes to go, I was like, "Uh-oh, I might I might have done a mistake here." But yeah, I think what I find with this car is like when you set it up a bit more aggressive, it's like you rather go more aggressive, but then manage the tires in the race. Yeah. Not at all. I was fighting this the most understeer, and then at the same time, while suffering with understeer, I had more tire usage on the rear axis, and it drove me crazy. Yeah, like you see those cars more always struggling on the rear, despite the rear tires are so massive. But is that a weight distribution issue, or where does that come from, or is it just simply because of the power? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the car would also like rotate with power on in real life, but then use too much rears. Yeah, understood. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's interesting challenges, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I also guess that the car is based on some real life data, so I assume it would be somewhat close to the real car. It is so technical. Like, I've spun so many times in turn two. It's insane. He moved us, I guess. But last time it took like 15 minutes till we started with the interviews as well. But I'd appreciate that to go a bit quicker. Yeah, I can imagine. But like, I really appreciate the series, like with the manual safety. Was this the first race we never had a full course yellow? Yeah, I was always like waiting for it. Yeah, yeah. I was the same when I realized you guys were on a one stop. I was like, okay, no matter what, like as soon as you guys come into the pits, I follow you straight in, no matter how much tire I have left, because whatever happens afterwards brings me in the best position possible. So sometimes, like, I think it's rewarding in the IndyCar to go for the extra stopper because you can then capitalize more on a safety car in the right moment, I guess. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can indeed. Like, it is something entirely different. Like, you play in another chess game with more variables. I basically have my own strategy. So what I do is, like, when testing, I see what is the fuel consumption, and then obviously I quickly calculate, like, 60 minutes divided by the lap times that we do to get a rough estimation if it stays all green. And then I'm managing the race. So, like, I have a small calculator right to me, and on the straights I I operate the calculator. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, of course. Um, yeah, you race in VR. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, I was about to say it's probably as close to the real thing as it can get. Mm, that's great. That's good. Good to hear. Hello. I'm so bad in French. I understand no single word. Yeah, sure. Very good. Yes. So this is the part where I regret not having been better in school in French. Yep. Yes. Yep.
Bonsoir, bonsoir à toi tout d'abord, Michi. Bravo pour cette victoire, hein. Enfin, le compteur est débloqué en cette saison, toi qui es champion en titre. Raconte-nous un tout petit peu ta course. So, congratulations, first of all, Michi, for your win. You finally unlocked your winning counter, I will say, in this championship after winning the title last year. Tell us about your race. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting race. Obviously, great qualifying performance, and the car was in real good shape. I was able even to pull a gap then on the primary tire, which I was surprised of. But I just followed my usual strategy, and I thought the circuit is pretty hard on the tire, so I went for a two-stop. And then, like with roughly 35, 33 minutes to go, I was like, "Hang on, those other guys might be on a one-stopper here." So it was like gloves on or gloves off, and just drive as quickly as possible, and then getting the final part of the alternate strategy, I want to call it, them right and spot on, was very important for pulling off the win then in the end. Obviously Valentin was really good in defending, and I had to somehow find my way through on the alternate tire even. But yeah, just waited for the right opportunity and then went with a dedicated move, and that paid off. And yeah, rest was sailing home then.
Ok, ok. Ludo, qui est avec moi au commentaire, pour les traductions, je t'en prie.
It's going to be a long in translation.
On l'entend pas.
J'ai juste précisé pour Simon, effectivement, puisqu'il est sur Discord avec moi, en fait, mon cher Ludo, pour les traductions. Mais il vous salue tous les trois, d'ailleurs, Ludo Pesé, qui est à mes côtés aux commentaires.
Ah, ok, ok.
You using ChatGPT or what? Translator didn't listen. That's awesome. Okay, that's quite funny though. So yeah, not sure, guys, if you were able to hear it before, but we had a talk with Simon about the real IndyCar.
Avec en plus une belle avance encore une
So,
fois à l'arrivée.
was pretty interesting.
Peut-être Michi un tout petit peu plus libre, peut-être pour la suite de la saison, maintenant que ce compteur de victoire est enfin débloqué. Now you're a bit less of pressure for the next round of this championship. Now that you won this race, the next one will be Indy 500. What are your expectations for that big one, I will say?
I gotta say, like, the Indy 500 is 197 lap survival, and then be in the right place at the right time, and then like three perfect laps, and like that, those 197 laps of racing can take up to 2.5 hours, and like so easy to do a mistake there. I think it's an extremely challenging race, because if it's just of the nature, everyone's going full beams, the drafts, you need to be right in the ballpark at all times. If you ever lose the draft to the leading group, you might never make it back to it. So I think it's going to be an extremely interesting experience. Obviously, there have been a couple of kind of Indy 500s. Well, it's more like Indy 250s that we did. So this is probably going to be like one of the first real proper ones, and I'm really looking forward. I think it will be a huge challenge, and literally everyone can win. And yeah, that's going to be interesting. But surely winning it would be absolutely awesome, and would be a huge step.
Believe into that. Ludo, pour la traduction du côté de Discord.
So I hope the translator has listened this time then.
Ouais, une belle ligne qui s'ajoute sur un CV, une victoire à l'Indy 500, ça c'est incontestable et je pense que sur ce podium, il y a quelqu'un qui peut très très bien en parler. On va revenir avec lui dans quelques instants
So,
d'ailleurs, mais tout d'abord on va remercier Mick Schuyer d'avoir été avec nous et on va encore le féliciter pour sa victoire. So once again, congratulations for you, Michi, for winning this race. Vielen Dank.
thank you.
Once again, as a neighbor that you are from me
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And maybe some 3 or 4 words in German, I will say for some of your German audience that could watch on VOD or live, maybe just a few words.
Yes, so danke an alle für die Unterstützung heute. War ein großartiges Rennen und hoffe, hat euch Spaß gemacht. Danke.
Sehr gut. Vielen Dank. Tschüss. And see you in the next round.
Bye
Mixi.
bye.
Bye bye. Allez,
So,
on va
out of
pouvoir
respect,
enchaîner
obviously, we
maintenant en
wait
français, ça va être plus
for
facile,
the
pour moi,
remainder
je vais pas vous le
drivers to
cacher.
finish their
Avec Valentin, qui
their
a terminé deuxième, Valentin Soleillac. Première
interviews.
participation, si je dis pas de
Sharon, you
bêtises,
might
là,
be
sur ce
able to
championnat. Valentin,
Et
corrige-moi si je me
bonsoir.
trompe.
translate
Bonsoir à
here
toi.
a
Ouais,
little
ouais.
bit.
Première
That would be great.
participation, en fait, je me suis mis en réserviste parce que je savais que je pourrais pas faire toutes les manches. Et donc voilà, première manche ce soir pour moi.
Et du coup, une belle expérience. Deuxième place, longtemps à la lutte face à Mitch Hoyer. Et puis sur la fin, il a pris le dessus.
Bah,
Clairement.
longtemps à la lutte, mais en fait, il était en pneu hard quand moi j'étais en pneu soft, donc je savais très bien qu'une fois qu'il allait mettre les softs et que moi j'allais passer les hard, il allait décoller quoi.
Ouais,
Mais c'était plus serré que ce que j'aurais cru. Donc
Ah
content.
ouais?
Moi, j'aurais pensé qu'ils me mettent vraiment beaucoup plus de secondes que ça.
C'est une expérience positive
Ouais,
plutôt
très
au
positif.
final, quoi. Bon,
Ouais.
voilà. Et puis maintenant, la prochaine, ça va être quand même une sacrée écéance.
Ah bah
L'Indy
Indy 500, j'espère
là.
prendre ma revanche sur l'année dernière où je crois que j'abandonne à plus de 10 tours de la fin, un truc comme ça.
Ah oui, donc
Donc
faudra
hâte aussi.
espérer faire mieux et puis courir là sur ce tracé de Barber. C'est un circuit plaisant
Et ben
selon
je
toi?
connaissais pas du tout, j'ai
Ah
découvert
ouais?
et vraiment gros kiff, ouais. Ouais, super
Ah bah.
intéressant.
Oh bah. Voilà, espérons que tu rouleras encore sur ce tracé du coup à l'avenir. En tout cas, c'est tout ce qu'on te souhaite. Et puis du coup, on nous parlait sur le chat, parce que tu avais quelques
Ouais.
spectateurs qui étaient là pour te soutenir, notamment It's a Fock nous disait Albert Bouquet. Fock, j'écris comme l'animal, attention, mais
Oui,
à la France.
oui.
Voilà. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette histoire là, peut-être
Bah, en fait, notre team s'appelle Racing Seals Experience. Et c'est un
Ok.
délire autour des phoques, en fait, on s'est appelé comme ça, et donc voilà, simplement.
Bon, voilà, c'est comme quoi on peut allier un tout petit peu biologie et simracing, mesdames et messieurs, voilà, et art de la mer aussi, un tout petit peu, du coup. Bon, en tout cas, bravo pour ta deuxième place,
Merci.
du coup, Valentin, et puis au plaisir de te retrouver aussi du côté d'Indianapolis.
Ouais, à
Voilà,
bientôt.
à bientôt. Et s'il y a un homme qui connaît Indianapolis, oui, mesdames et messieurs, c'est Simon Pagenaud qui est avec nous. Bonsoir Simon, merci d'être là avec nous. Podium, ça y est, ton compteur de podium se débloque aussi cette saison. Raconte-nous un petit peu comment tu as vécu cette course qui, on rappelle aussi pour vous, les spectateurs abonnés qui peut-être arrivent en cours de route, peut-être découvrir le championnat, peut-être découvrir aussi l'IndyCar, qui sait, sert de parfait entraînement, je veux dire, de gros entraînements en tout cas, pour le Grand Prix qui aura lieu ce week-end à vivre sur les antennes de Canal d'ailleurs.
Et oui, merci déjà de nous diffuser, c'est génial. Et personnellement, c'est un super entraînement puisque le tracé est absolument identique à la réalité déjà sur rFactor 2. La voiture est hyper proche également de ce que je peux ressentir dans la vie réelle. Donc c'est vraiment une opportunité pour moi de pouvoir m'entraîner, de pouvoir partager ma passion en plus avec une super communauté qui s'agrandit. Maintenant, on doit avoir des réservistes pour les courses tellement on a du monde. Donc c'est un plaisir de voir l'engouement qu'il y a pour ce championnat que Red Frags a monté à l'origine et avec qui je suis impliqué. Donc ça c'est super. Et puis personnellement en tant que Français, évidemment à l'origine c'est une communauté qui avait démarré française. Ça fait plaisir de pouvoir rouler avec des Français, de parler français, et on voit de plus en plus qu'il y a également des étrangers qui viennent, donc c'est super. Voilà, mon objectif a toujours été de faire découvrir l'IndyCar, et je trouve on le fait bien et je trouve qu'il y a beaucoup de monde qui s'y intéresse ici et il commence à y avoir un sacré niveau. Donc en effet, difficile de rejoindre les podiums en Simracing parce qu'il y a un gros niveau. Michi nous fait toujours un plaisir énorme à être présent puisqu'il nous permet d'avoir vraiment un étalon. Et puis Valentin, première course, fait une superbe course et vraiment bien pilotée. Donc j'ai essayé de le rattraper à la fin, mais en vain. Mais ça a été pour moi un plaisir, c'est ma passion. Évidemment, c'est aussi mon métier, mais c'est ma passion avant tout. Et je me suis régalé aujourd'hui avec une approche un petit peu différente des autres courses en fait, puisque ça comprend un petit peu mieux comment régler la voiture pour le sim racing et j'étais un peu plus agressif sur les réglages et ça m'a aidé.
Est-ce que parfois, justement, c'est une question qui me vient comme ça, ces réglages que tu fais pour les courses virtuelles, est-ce que ça peut être parfois d'une certaine aide et aussi parfois de regarder les télémétries, d'analyser cela, ça peut parfois aider pour la course réelle ou bien c'est vraiment deux mondes à part entre les deux?
Bah, très honnêtement, entre Long Beach et Barber, qui sont des tracés absolument parfaits de la part de rFactor, j'ai fait énormément de tours sur ces deux circuits depuis le début de l'année pour me préparer au maximum. Et il est vrai que j'ai découvert avec cette voiture avec laquelle j'ai un peu souffert à Barber les années précédentes, qu'il fallait avoir un réglage très différent de ce que j'avais dans le passé pour aller vite. Donc ça permet de débloquer des barrières de temps en temps et puis d'avoir une approche qui est ouais, où on peut faire un tour, s'arrêter, faire un changement, repartir. Donc on devient très efficace sur les changements à faire sur la voiture et ça emmène dans des directions qui peuvent être utiles pour la réalité.
En tout cas, c'est bon à savoir. Ça, c'est déjà très très intéressant là pour le coup. Pour le coup, ce week-end, donc, Barber Motorsport Park en réel, c'est quoi un petit peu tes attentes? D'abord
So
pour la course
guys,
réelle.
I
Là,
guess
je
that's
parle de
gonna
suivra,
do
donc je vous
it for
rappelle,
this
ce
one
sera à
then.
suivre.
That's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you so much for your follow. Thank you so much for your subscriptions on the YouTube channel. Really appreciated your time, guys. No stream tomorrow. No stream on Thursday. No stream on Saturday and Friday. Maybe on Sunday, guys. I'm gonna be at the race at the VEC and at Spa. Do some vlogging though. And yeah, appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.